Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Phish Phry podcast. I'm your dad host, Bobby.
And I'm Oliver.
And today we are talking about Phish's third studio album, A Picture of Nectar. Now, this, I think, is probably one of the most classic Phish albums. I think that it's just got a ton of songs. Yeah, and songs they still play.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tweezer and Tweezer Reprise, they play a lot, and it's just getting better and better. This album was recorded in 1992, February 18th, which is close to my birthday. Yeah. So February 18th, 1992. So that was a very good year.
You're about like 12-ish.
I just turned 11 when this album came out.
Yeah.
And I was not aware of this album when it came out.
Yeah. And now we're like, about it.
Absolutely. So I think this album does show more maturity for where the band is at this point. I feel like you can hear it in some more of their musical stylings. Like this album has a lot of
creativity.
Yeah, it has a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, the instrumental albums.
Yeah.
The instrumental, not albums, the instrumental songs that they have on here, I think, are just show a little bit more of their range. I think they're having more fun and more creative with their lyrics, which that's just good old-fashioned fun.
One thing that I like about this album is, like, one thing that you can really find in this album is, like, creativity.
Yeah, I do think they're a very creative band. So, thinking about this album, you've listened to it. I've listened to it. What is your favorite song from this album?
You want me to pick two or just one?
I want you to pick your number one favorite from this album.
I like Cavern mostly because of the creativity in the lyrics, how it's just so fun. Yeah.
So, do you have a favorite line from the lyrics?
Like, give the director a slurpant conflector, a mud rat detector, a ribbon reflector, picture of nectar.
Yeah, and that's where they get the name of the album.
I don't know how they still remembered that.
I know, I get confused singing it if I'm not looking at the lyrics. But I really like that song too. If I had to pick my favorite, it's hard. Because I like a lot of these songs on this album already. And part of me doesn't want to pick, like, Tweezer. Because it's like...
It's too classic.
Yeah, like, and it's like... It's one of their most famous songs. So, like, I kind of didn't want to pick one of those songs.
Yeah, like, if they're so classic, you kind of want to, like, forget the classic ones and, like, do the ones that they really haven't.
Yeah, like, dig into it.
Yeah.
So, I think if I'm going to pick my favorite song from this album, I'm still torn about it.
Yeah, don't.
Because I have a lot of favorites. But my favorite on this newest listen, this new, more critical listen for the podcast, is the Mango song.
Oh, yeah.
I just like the vibe of the song. I like that the lyrics are all over the place. They're fairly nonsensical, but they do make sense. Like It's just kind of fun to sing, your hands and feet are mangoes. Yeah. You're going to be a genius anyway.
Yeah, like, you don't think that's what they're going to say, but then they're like, that's kind of makes sense, but kind of doesn't.
Like, I get what you're saying, but I don't get what you're saying. Yeah. I think it's a real fun song, and I think the musicality that's in it is, the chorus is very singable.
Yeah.
I had Simon singing it the other day in the car, and he's only ever listened to it maybe one other time with me.
Yeah. At first, whenever you see like the titles or like the whatever, you like think that it's gonna be like how like mangoes or something like start, and then like whenever you listen to it, it's like, what? I thought this was about like mangoes.
Yeah, and not really.
Yeah.
So, what is your second favorite song?
Stash. I gotta go full on with that.
Stash is a great.
Maybe so. I like, whenever I first listened to Cavern, I was like, Picture of Nectar, I was like, what is Stash? I was like, and then whenever I listened to it and like it got toward the end, I was like, whoa, I really like this.
Pulled down my tunic and dangled my stash. Now, if I had to pick a second song, which that's what we're doing, my second favorite song on this is Chalk Dust Torture. I think it is a classic like live album song, but I think that
it's so good.
I love the vocal effect on it.
Oh yeah,
because he's got that like it's kind of a pitched down vocal that Trey's using. I think it's so singable, and when they say "Can I live while I'm young," like you just want to scream it out at the top of your lungs while you're listening.
Yeah, didn't like he put his guitar like in the middle of a jam, like on a different setting?
I don't know, probably.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, but that's my favorite part of that, like where it goes on different settings.
Yeah,
it makes it like more fun and feels like you're in a whole different, like you're like, okay, and then whenever he changes the setting, you're like, whoa, that just got super cool.
Here we go. Yeah.
What was that like song that you showed me on the like whenever they were playing where you said it was like a train, how like it went slow?
Oh yeah, that was a live album, and he's playing with all of his effects. He's playing free. And I think it's from Clifford Ball.
Yeah, you said that was your favorite one because of that. Slow.
They just kind of hit this jam moment. And
it sounds like you're in slow motion. Like
it sounds like a train. What I said was, it sounds like a train that's going along, just chugging, and then all of a sudden, Trey with his effects has thrown on the brake, and they're still trying to go, and he's playing. It's just kind of this real tension of push and pull. Yeah, that's fun. But Trey's effects and Page's effect and like all his synths and all his keyboards and stuff, they can play some really, really wild stuff. Yeah.
Page gets kind of like so crazy that you just want to kind of join him. Yeah. Sometimes like in the Squirming Coil last time. Yeah. Where he was like going so high. Like and when I first heard that, I was like, what was that? And then I was like, oh wait, that's Page. So I was like, I kind of want to join with him. Yeah,
just wailing it out. Super high.
It kind of sounds like a whale, like except high.
Yep. I think this album, I think I could hand this album to anybody and be like, listen to this, and it's a good kind of cross section of Phish.
Yeah, like it gets you into their like creativity mood and like get used to what they're used to playing.
Yeah, I think it's got the rock. I think it's got like the nonsense kind of crazy lyrics. I think it has the fun, the musicality, the instrumental stuff, which is super cool, and the like you said, the fun. But I think it's, what is the song? Which one is it? Glide.
Oh yeah.
That's a real fun song.
Yeah, like makes you like at first you feel like you're gonna like listen about in the air, but then
we're glad that you're a glide.
Yeah.
And the oh man, Gila Papyrus, that's a fun one too.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what is album like that? Whenever you said that, it kind of reminded me of Golgi Apparatus. What was that song on?
I don't.
Oh wait, no, it was on Junta.
Yes.
Our first episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Yeah, that's good.
There was I feel like there was a live album where they went from Golgi Apparatus into Gila Papyrus, or the other way around, and it was I can't remember. I've got a note on it somewhere. I'll find it, but
yeah,
I think like if you're in third grade, and if some of your friends said, "Okay, I see you wearing the Phish shirt. I hear you talking about your podcast. If you were going to give them an album, do you think this would be a good one to give to them?"
I mean, it'd be a good start, but I feel like another album would be pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Like probably Lawn Boy. I'm pretty sure that would be the best.
Yeah. Okay. And one of my friends at work this week, we were talking about bands that we're into, things like that, and I brought up Phish, and so we started talking about that. And I said, here's the album that we're going to be talking about on our next podcast. And so I sent him the link to this album. And at some point during the day, he got back and was like, I like this. Like, he's never really
heard of Phish.
He's aware of Phish, but never really listened to him. And he was like, I like this. He said, I can dig this. So that's kind of fun.
So one day he might be like, I'm so glad that he told me about Phish. Because right now I'm like, I can tell my grandkids and other things about Phish and how their podcasts.
Yeah. Maybe so. Who knows?
Maybe so, maybe not.
Maybe so, maybe not. All right. So next week, what are we talking about? Do you know what the next album is? Oh, come on.
Hoist.
Is it Hoist?
I'm pretty sure it's Hoist.
Oh, let's see.
I think it's 2000. 1994. 1994.
What?
I think it's... Wait, no, 1993. 1993.
The next album is Rift.
No! And the next album is Hoist.
Then
yeah. I looked at all the albums and the years and then I was... Yeah.
You got it. So next week, or in 2 weeks, we'll be talking about Rift from 1993.
And then 1994.
Yep. I mean, they are putting out some albums.
Yeah.
Just...
Their years have been pretty busy.
I mean, literally, you go 1989, 1990,
1992,
1993,
1994,
and then 96.
Yeah.
Billy
and then
Breathes.
2000. That's got to be a busy.
Oh yeah, they were
decade
touring and recording they're busy.
Yeah.
So.
But that's gonna
so in
be
2
fun.
weeks, we're going to be reviewing Rift. So listen along to that with us.
And come and join with the flow with us.